For Kodak, the king of camera, holding 70% of the market, only 2 decades ago it meant bankruptcy. You might be thinking that will not happen to me, but you'd be surprised to learn that 80% of traditional businesses are at risk of following the same path as Kodak. So what are the indicators you should be watching out for? If you are experiencing loss of market share, or you're losing customers, or your profits are dropping, or you're finding it very difficult to open new growth opportunities, then you might be at risk. Firstly, you need to be more aware and be in tune with the market trends. What do I mean by that? You need to be able to recognize what is a hype, what's real. You need to be able to recognize what is just noise and what's a real trend. The good news is you have been a long time in that industry, so you should be able to know by now what makes money, how and what is likely to change in your market. Secondly, you need to find out 2 things. One of them is where you are on your individual digital development journey, and secondly, where you are in relation to others in your industry. So what do I mean by this? There are 3 key stages to digital development, so you need to find out at what stage your company is. We have developed an assessment tool, and all you need to do is just follow the link below. When it comes to where you are in relation to your own industry, you need to find out how fast or slow your industry is moving. For example, if you're in media or telecommunications or technology, your industry is moving fast. So if you're falling behind, your best strategy might be to partner. Thirdly, commit to nurturing new initiatives. 10% of your product portfolio should be focused on experimenting disruptive innovation. And this doesn't mean simple efficiencies, but rather disruptive innovations, such as remaking of the business model in the whole industry, or going for completely new markets that disrupt other industries. Allow the new products to compete with the existing ones, and make sure you keep the new business unit separate from the existing business unit. Watch out for the fact that you will be committed to your existing business due to emotional and financial investment you've made in the past. Fourthly, allocate financial resources and talent and increase management attention. Treat the new business like a venture capital growth plan and the old business like a private equity firm where cash is king. As soon as you have seen that the new business works, start shifting more resources there. You will feel that the budgets get tighter and you will be reluctant to give up resources. Also, be prepared and show willingness to run the new business differently. If you don't have the capabilities in-house, go outside. The narrative "it's not going to happen to me" is too tempting to believe. When it comes to disruption, strategy barely buys the time. Disruption underplays itself because our focus tends to be on now and what's real. If bankruptcy and what happened to Kodak is the worst case scenario, then the best case scenario you could experience is either being kicked out of the market, or being forced to sell your business at a significantly low price, or your top selling products can be displaced in 6 months. If you believe you're at risk, get in touch with our team.